Alright, what's up guys? I do my pack openings and then I do my actual battle separately, so this is probably not going to have any relevance pertaining to the battle. I'll probably record a TCGO match tomorrow, but I am here today with 29 booster credits. I'm not actually going to buy 29 boosters, but I had a lad by the name of 13 Uchiha Ryuga. Definitely go show this guy some love on his channel, because I cannot stop doing it. This guy gave me 84 codes. 84 fucking codes, and you know, I tried entering the first 30, only one didn't work. It's really no big to me. I can probably, if you're watching this, you know, you can just correct that one and then give it to a subscriber, no big. But I plan on redeeming 50 of these, and then the last 30 I'll give out to you guys. You know, that seems like a fair thing to do. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to buy 5 Noble Victories, open these bad boys up for you guys, because I know how much you guys like watching that shit. So let me move the little Camtasia thing. I want to go to TCG Online, and now it shows that I have spent them. In the previous take of this video, it said that I didn't spend them. This stupid thing's been in maintenance all weekend. It's really stupid. But see, at the time we were experiencing occasional 0% loading screens. Suck my dick. Just let me get in. Right? Right. Okay. Kind of hangs for 0 on a little bit, but I'm mainly just aiming to go to my collection, open these for you guys. If I'm not really expressing that I want anything that I open up, you know, I'm willing to trade for these. As of this moment, I still am in need of those lanterns, so I would be willing to trade packs and or codes for said lanterns. So probably, I want to say like 5 packs, or like 5 codes, whatever, for 2 lanterns. I just feel like that's a fair deal. So anyway, now they show up. I got 5. Ooh, I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to open this first one, see if I get anything cool. I get an LDM. I got a Landorus. Yeah, buddy. That's cool. The video I just uploaded earlier today had a Landorus, so those are pretty handy. I also have an Electric. How convenient. I have a Heatmore, which is kind of I guess. What is this? A Gigalith? 20 damage for each fighting energy attached to this Pokemon. That's scary. I don't know how to... Well, that could be pretty scary, depending on how many energies you get built onto that. So, interesting pack, to say the least. I haven't seen a lot of these. Open another one! What do we got? Got another Vanillux. That's the first thing I noticed right off the bat. I keep drawing those motherfuckers, and it's just like... this pack kind of sucks, to be honest. I'm not really getting anything. Okay, time for another one. What do I have? I have another Golurk, and I have a Super Rod. That's kind of cool. I have an Archon, no Archeops yet. Cryogonal, the depending Pokemon is at 40 more damage. That's kind of interesting, I guess. Okay, whatever. I'm kind of rambling. Time for another one. What do we got? Okay, got a better Cryogonal, I think. Switch a defending Pokemon with one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So it's kind of like a catcher thing. I don't know. That's interesting, I guess. I got an N. I got another Electric. Malga. Does 20 more damage if you have any electric Pokemon on your bench. Nah, whatever. Not the biggest fan. Okay, last one. Hopefully good things happening in this one. Anything? No, got another Cryogonal. Blech. Got an Eviolite that doesn't work. So these kind of suck, but I hope you guys enjoyed this pack opening anyway. I'm going to probably tack this at the front of a battle video, and then I'll just jump into it immediately after. So, if you guys want any of the cards that I just drew, the only thing I really think I'll probably want to keep is N. Other than that, you know, if you guys want any, let me know. Otherwise, that'll do it out of me, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.
I'll never really quite understand why I've been at a tight disadvantage as of lately, but whatever, you know. I got, you know, the Dynamo against a fighting deck, another fighting deck, but this one's more of a true as, you know, actual fighting as opposed to anything else. And, you know, thanks to the packs that 13 Uchiha Ryuga gave me, you know, I was actually able to trade, I think, like 4 of them for 2 lanterns, so not a bad deal at all, especially since they're worth 3 packs a pop. So, I ended up getting 2 more in there, and I also tweaked the structure a tiny bit to, you know, take out some engineer's adjustments, get a little bit more energy going, and that kind of worked out a little bit better for me. But looking right at his deck, I can tell exactly what he's got going on. Electrode's ability is if it's on the bench, you can knock it out, and then you look at the top 7 cards of your deck, and whatever energies you pull from there, you're allowed to put on 1 Pokemon on your bench. The new Gigalith that I actually just happened to draw, as a matter of fact, that core attack lets it attack any Pokemon in play. I thought it was just, you know, the main Pokemon, but it lets you attack any Pokemon in play for, you know, 20 damage for every fighting energy you have on it, and that's pretty damn scary. So the main things I'm going to want to be toppling in this deck are the what is it, the Roggenrolas, Golets, no, Golett is something completely different. Anyways, he triple mulligans, which doesn't really end up helping me out as much as I thought it would, but at least I go first, so hey, you know, there's a thing. But I see an opportunity here to PCOM out for a couple of the things I need, and I do have a Junk Arm in order to get that PCOM right back. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to PCOM out this this Flaffy because I don't have the Mareep for it at all. I'm going to get a Cleffa in order, you know, to shuffle for a new hand. It looks like his first Pokemon was Shaman, and, you know, that's kind of a waste because what he would probably do is when the... I completely forgot the name of that thing. The fully evolved one. I think I just said it, too. Oh, anyways, I Junk Arm out for the PCOM again. I'm going to PCOM out Lantern this time, and I think get a Dynamo, so that way I can evolve it, and I'm actually just going to keep Thundurus in play for one turn, since I can't really do anything about it anyway. I mean, I don't really have a choice, since I don't have any energies, but I'm going to do that, then evolve Electric on the next turn, and hopefully I draw into an energy, and if I can, then I can retreat it out, go to Cleffa, get a better hand. That is my strategy for now. I don't want him setting up that little that's the name, the Roggenrola. I don't want him setting that up all the way into a I cannot remember for the life of me what the third stage of it is. It is just that damn early. But he puts down Voltorb and Cleffa, and I've already seen the structure of his deck, how it's going to work, and it works out really well. But I'm going to put down that Electric, so that way, you know, I can put an energy on Thundurus. And I think I just decide to use a switch as opposed to anything else. I'm going to switch out, and then I'm going to put the energy on Thundurus, because actually what I could have done is I could have retreated and then just put the energy right there, right back. So I kind of just wasted a switch. Or you know what? I think I already had an energy discarded, so I guess that's a little more efficient. If I didn't have an energy discarded, that would have been kind of a waste. But now I'm going to go ahead and go out for a new hand. I do get another Dynamo and an Electric, so I got an opportunity to get this deck's motors going a little bit quicker. Plus I have an Engineer's Adjustments and an Electric Energy, so I can go ahead and just do that next turn, get some 4 cards. And then I also have Collector, which I don't think I end up using. But he's got the Shaman in the active spot, and he's still building up his Roggenrolas in the background. If he put as much thought into his deck as I think he did, then he's going to have some rare candies in there, and this is going to get pretty scary pretty quick. But go for Engineer's Adjustments. Don't really get anything too useful, but what I want to do is I want to put an energy on that Thundurus, get it out of the lead spot, and then I'm going to go ahead and catcher up the one on his bench that happens to have the most energy, and then just take that thing right out. The fact that he has 2 of them, that's one more than I'm comfortable with, because I can only take out this one in this turn. And if he draws into a better hand with Cleffa, then, you know, things are really not going to look good for me. But, so he draws 6 cards, and blah, blah, blah. Or he draws, so he has 6 cards, and he's going to play Twins. Now, Twins lets you search your deck for any 2 cards, and this is why this is not good, because he can search for a rare candy and the third stage. I'm completely forgetting it. Why am I forgetting it right now? I will read it in a little bit, I think. Gigalith, that's it. It's fucking Gigalith. Why did I forget that so easily? Whatever. Anyways, he puts out an energy on it. He's also going to go ahead and use Research Record to thin the top of his deck out, you know, from non-energy things, so he can explode his Electrode, use that Energy Might, whatever the hell it's called. And since he used Research Record, he's going to knock that out, but because he knocks it out, I get a prize, which actually does end up helping me near the end of the game. You know, and it makes the score a little bit closer. But look at how much energy he pulls from the top of his deck to put on it. Ugh, just ugh. So, now that he has that in play, you know, I think he puts down one more thing, then, oh crap, no, he switches this thing in, and he's just going to he takes out my Thundurus. So, he has a really good deck, but he makes some questionable plays in terms of what he takes out with that thing's ability, but, or with its attack, rather. But I start putting stuff down on the bench just to create multiple targets, aside from Cleffa, and I'm going to start putting down energy on the Mareep so I can tempt him to attack that. I have no intentions of evolving it fully all the way until the Gigalith is gone. But if he sees that I'm putting energy on it, he'll probably think that that's what I'm going to want to do. Now, ideally, I should be putting it on a Chinchou, but I do pull a Thundurus, so that's not terrible. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to calm out for a Chinchou, because I was under the impression that Gigalith is weak to water. No, most rock types in the TCG are actually weak to grass, which is kind of unfortunate. But I'm going to put down that Chinchou, and then put an energy down on it, and then I'm going to P-Oak for a new hand. Hopefully, actually, you know what, I can't do that. I was going to Eek for a new hand, that's what I was going to do. And hopefully get a Lantern, but wouldn't you fucking know it, I get a Chinchou. I was like, if only I could have predicted this. This is awful. But he has this attack, Core Cannon, right? Does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each fighting energy attached, as I just mentioned. So he's got, how many energies is that? 5? I think that's 5 energy he's got in there. And he also has another twin, so he's going to use that for his trainer card in this turn. Don't know what he's going to get. I'm thinking during one of these turns he probably got a Junk Arm, so he can Junk Arm out switches and catchers and stuff if he runs catchers. But he takes the bait. He takes out the Mareep that I am setting up, and I wake up, which is, you know, whatever. But what I can do is I can actually, I can catcher out that little guy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a Thundurus. I put down the Thundurus, and then I build it up both with the energy in my hand and the 2 electrics I have out. So that thing is ready to go. And I'm also going to take out this this little rock. And what did I do? Why did I do that? What am I doing? I had the opportunity to take it. What the fuck? I should have just taken that thing right out. Whatever. I don't know what I was thinking like less than 20 minutes ago. But at least I draw into another electric. And I get a Junk Arm, so I can Junk Arm up a Pecom. Since for whatever reason I'm not drawing any of them, which kind of sucks. But let's see what we got going on. So he has a Junk Arm. He either already had the Junk Arm in his hand or he twins for it. But, you know, he's going to go ahead and Junk Arm the twins and a Voltorb for a switch just to get that out of the lead spot. And he's going to use his Gigalith to now take out something on my bench. And I'm like, oh crap, please don't take out Chinchou. I'm really hoping he'll take out Thundurus, because I don't think he understands how Lantern Prime works. But if he takes out Thundurus, then I have a relatively safe time here, because I can Junk Arm out an Electric Energy and a Flaffy, or whatever else the hell I want to do. But since weakness and resistance doesn't apply on the bench things, I actually live with 10 HP. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to Junk Arm out for that Pecom. I'm going to Pecom out this, I think I Pecom out for the Flaffy, because I don't plan on evolving it. It's the weakest link in my deck at the moment. But I get to evolve Lantern, and then I also have my buddy Electric over here. I got all 3 of them, meaning I can pull 3 of the energies from the discard pile. And things are going to be relatively efficient. So I put a 3rd one on Lantern just so it can use Powerful Spark. I put a 3rd one on Thundurus just so it can use Disaster Volt. And then I forget where I put that 3rd one. It's really up to me. I just decided to put it on Lantern. So I'm looking and I see that he's weak to grass, and that kind of sucks. So my Powerful Spark at the moment will do 110, which is not nearly enough. If he was weak to water and I submerged, you know, that's kind of handy in some decks, or against some decks, just happens to not be this one. But I do 120 to the point where I can definitely threaten him with something else. So what he decides to do is, I think he has another Shaman in his hand. So Shaman's ability lets you redistribute your energy. If you guys remember Hay Fever, Shaman is a one-time use, but you can do that with any energy. So he's going to put down the Shaman, and then he's going to move 3 energy off of it, I believe 2 or 3, you know, onto the other thing to have that guy ready on standby. And he's just going to leave enough energy on it so he can Power Gem me or Core Cannon. I think he goes for the Power Gem instead, seeing as how that will be a sure kill on Lantern. The thing about Lantern is it doesn't have a lot of HP, which is a little unfortunate. But since it's only a stage 1, you can get it set up really quickly with this deck, which is what I really like about it. Speaking of this deck, you know, tweaks I want to make to it, I probably want to start running some Zekrams too. Anyways, I draw into something interesting. Not really necessarily going to help me too much, but it will let me get a free prize in that I can get that that Gigalith out of the lead spot. Now the question is what do I want to take out? Looking at it, he probably doesn't run any grass energy in this deck for Shaman, and the thing that he probably does is he just uses them for the ability. But I'm going to Disaster Volt right now, keep that catcher in my hand, and hopefully, you know, he doesn't end up taking out this Thundurus. He might, but I see Clef on the lead spot. Now, I don't think I kill it at this moment. I was thinking of a different play that comes somewhere along the line, but I do end up taking out this Cleffa. So, he's gonna junk arm. I'm willing to bet you that he's gonna junk arm out for the rare candy just to get that second Gigalith going, which blows. Okay, so he does rare candy, and he's gonna go ahead and get that going. So junk arms in this deck are really, really good. And what he will do here is he'll switch out the Cleffa, go out to Gigalith, take out my Thundurus, or, you know, I think it's either on this turn that he takes out my Thundurus, or he takes out my Mareep, or he deals damage to my Electric. So he tries to take out one of my Electrics. He doesn't have enough energy on it, which is great. You know, it's going to be left at 10 HP. And what I decide to do now for the free prize is I also want to bait him into going for the... attacking the Mareep for some strange reason. I'm just using the ability just for the sake of using the ability, because I want to see how many energies I have in my discard pile too. But I'm going to go ahead and catch her out that Cleffa. Now, it doesn't really matter that I'm putting that much energy on Mareep, since he does have something that can snipe it right off the bench. And I also just put an energy in the discard pile. So, hey, big whoop. I also got another energy for my prize cards. So, he's only got this one Gigalith left, and he has 3 prizes to go. I have 2. Now, this could be troublesome, but I don't think he's going to attack my Thundurus. See, he attacks the Mareep on the bench just to get all that energy back in the discard pile. I could give 2 shits, guys, okay? So, it turns out I actually draw into another Thundurus, you know, top deck that son of a bitch right out. And that is actually, you know, going to be really good, because I can get this guy set up in 1 turn. But I do this little funky thing where I don't put that energy on the Thundurus in the front, so I'm going to undo that in a little bit, because I was like, oh, I need to attack with that, and I can't attack with it. It was like, no, I gotta undo twice. So, I wish you could just, like, undo a specific action. That would be fantastic. But, I'm gonna go ahead and put that 3rd energy on the Thundurus in the lead spot, and now he recognizes that he's got 2 prizes left. I will be able to take him out before, you know, he takes out both of my Thunduruses. So, Lantern kind of got a little bit of screen time, but the thing is that another Disaster Volt can and will take him out. So, what I'm going to do is, if he takes out, I think he can take out the one on the bench, but if he does take out the one on the bench, then I could be in a little bit of trouble. Fortunately, he decides to take out the lead one, which is actually what ends up being my saving grace in this game. Because I don't draw into another energy, I just draw into another Chinchou. But I start building this son of a bitch up real quick. He sees what I'm doing, and he decides to run. So, that's the game. You know, despite the type disadvantage, if you put up a good fight, I don't know. I don't really know what happened there, but it kind of worked out for me. Not really the most efficient deck. I suppose kind of a more gimmicky one, but it still led for a really close game, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you're welcome to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. And the new thing I want to be doing now is I have plenty of codes to give out, right? So, in order to be eligible to win these codes, you know, you got to leave a like rating on this video, obviously. And then I will pick out the comment, you know, that interests me the most, makes me laugh, just the best comment in general. I will give out 2 codes to those of you people, because I know those of you people that are watching the TCGO videos enjoy them. So, you know, every time I roll out a TCGO video for, like, the next couple, I can give out codes. So, those are good for 1 pack of pop. You'll be getting 2 of them. And, yeah, so you got that going for you, and that'll do it out of me for this video. I got my battle video coming up later this afternoon, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys later.